Let's go. Good evening, everybody. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the channel. If you are new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now let's get into this, shall we? Live. Let's go. Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, get the boot.
All right, you guys, welcome back. This platform discusses any and all information that has been made known to the public in any way. I am not a journalist. I'm a commentator. The views and opinions expressed in this video and on TheWhitneyDTV's YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect the opinion of Whitney D and Whitney D's YouTube channel. Now, all topics are for entertainment purposes only. Comedy, satire, TV rated, mature. Viewers' discretion is advised. But again, all commentary is alleged, but very real. And say it with me now. Very real indeed. And this is very real. And like I just said, this is public. Okay, this is ran rapid here recently, you guys. And so without further ado, I just want to welcome everybody to Evidence Over Emotions, America's Dad, the case against Bill Cosby series. Okay, now y'all know I'm quick to compose a series, child. Okay, so this is no different. And my niche or my drug of choice is monsters. Okay, SAs, pedos and all that. I love them. I love them. I love to be able to get justice or see justice and to just expose the nastiness of the nature of it all, right? And on the contrary, we went from R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, now we're to Bill Cosby, but not for nothing. I don't care race, creed, ethnic code, or whatever, baby. If you are, sexually abusing people, as sexually people, you need to be exposed. Okay, I don't care how much of a legend people may call you or you may call yourself. That yo bad tends to cancel out the good, and especially when you don't turn away from it. Okay, so I don't want to hear about anything about saying they're trying to take black people down. Like you can't do nothing to me if I don't give you nothing to work with. Okay, so without further ado, I want to tell you guys welcome. All right, welcome to Evidence Over Emotions, America's Dad, the case against Bill Cosby series. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from, be it Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, here on YouTube. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from and why you are tuning in. I like to see why people are interested in the topics in which I discuss. I get it, it's Bill Cosby, but why tune in to me? So I'm curious about that. Okay, make sure in the process, in the meantime, you do keep it cute, or you will get the boot. Okay, because child, look, this is the mother freaking season to give, and I will give you a block. All right, block on Blockiana. All right, so make sure that you respect my channel. If you don't like it, you can always click the X, and go find something else that tickle your fancy. Okay, now if you like me a little bit more, you want to commit, you want to put a ring on it, go ahead and join the greatest show here on YouTube channel. Child, on YouTube. Okay, look, I'm a little rusty. Okay, I'm a little rusty. I miss y'all. I haven't been here in a while. But anyways, you can do so by clicking the link that is located in the description box. It's not in the chat, so disregard the last part. It's going to be in the description box upon the end of this particular video. Now, all that is free. Subscribing and joining, subscribing and clicking the like button, all that is free. However, okay, if you would like to tip the hostess with the mostest, 'tis the season. No, but just your presence here alone is amazing. But if you like to tip the hostess with the mostest, you can send me a cash out at Whitney D80, Whitney DTV 87. Okay, that's our official Cash App. Now, if you don't have Cash App, at the bottom of the screen, you'll see my PayPal, you see my Zelle information. Feel free to frequent any one of those revenues. Okay. All right. So now, if you got a tip in regards to this whole Bill Cosby debacle, or you want something, you want me to read something, want me to see something, an article, what have you, you can visit my email, our official email at TheWhitneyDTV@gmail.com. Or you can visit me at any of my social media. A lot of people tend to send me stuff in my DMs, and I actually read it. Not for nothing, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so sorry that I've been away. It's been a hectic month to say the least. This month has been intense, child. It's been intense, child. I can't even lie to you. I said this on the podcast that I just did, but I'm gonna repeat it. And since I'm here, we're gonna go ahead and get into this transcript. Trust you me, but yeah, 1 week, towards the end of November, Demi Demi's my daughter, my 7-year-old, had a seizure. We found out that she is epileptic for the time, and but the positive about it, she will grow out of it. Her seizures are benign, meaning they're harmless, they don't harm her, but it's just seeing her go through that. And it's just, I don't like it. So we went through that, and it was a very long seizure this go round, and it was just intense. And then the following week, my mom had a vehicle accident by way of her high blood pressure. She literally fainted. Okay, she was around the corner from her house, almost home, and fainted and hit a parked car. And I know this may sound weird, but thank God it was a parked car. Nobody else was hurt in the process, but she fainted. And so you guys, please, we as Black people, we need to better with our health. Like seriously. So I told my family we're going to be turning a new leaf come next year. And I know people will say, well, why not start now? It's just you want to have a plan. And so we're going to be making plans, putting plans into place to kind of better our health. And we've already kind of implemented a few things, but that's neither here nor there. Then this week, Demi gets the flu. We just found it out today. I actually got back from the doctor's probably about a good hour ago, and she had type A flu. And so she started having symptoms on Sunday, child. And so it was just like, oh God. So we're in the clear. She's getting past it. So she's actually released to go back to school by Wednesday, Thursday. Baby, we're gonna be doing Thursday, Friday because I don't want to get none of y'all kids sick. Okay. So not for nothing. It's just been intense, y'all. And then I was on my channel got strike for a video that I did months ago, probably last year sometime, if I'm not mistaken. It was very old. I had different topics lined up in it, and a little slither of me talking about Armand Wiggins having a cousin, 19, and getting activated and still getting it afterwards. I guess they didn't like that, right? Mind you, I was using his words. But anywho, they struck my channel for medical information, false medical information. And this was technically my second strike, but I got out the grace period with the first one. So this one was technically a first strike. So they struck my page, my channel, for 7 days. So last week I was not, I mean, what I was going through was intense, but it wasn't that intense to where I couldn't come on to you guys and do what I've been doing. Um, I I was on strike. They stripped my page, so I couldn't do anything, and I didn't feel like going over to my other channel like that and doing all that. But so without further ado, I'm really hitting it hard this week. I have some more Christmas vlogs I'm editing and I'm going to release. And this series with whole Cosby, because I was not gonna let that go by. And then tonight I'll be coming to you guys live about Harvey Weinstein. So since all of that is out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, now if you guys aren't aware, on last week on the 5th, 5 victims alleged that Bill Cosby sexually aided them. Okay, sexually aid and okay. And so I'm trying to keep my words, mince my words while on YouTube for algorithm. Okay. So Yeah, these allegations came out on the 5th of last week. Hey, Mary Bloom. Hi, honey bunches. Hello, hello. Hi, continuously evolving. Hey, honey. Thank y'all for joining me. Share, share, share. Yeah, so these allegations came out against Bill Cosby on the 5th of last week. And so couldn't do nothing, couldn't say nothing. So I said, okay, let's get into it. Okay. I actually have the complaint transcript. It's 34 pages, and I'm going to read it today to you in its entirety so we can see what they're alleging about this the perpetrated nasty monster. Okay. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into it, okay? So let me go ahead and I'm gonna read this article to you guys. Um, just to give you guys a precursor. I'm gonna read the I'm gonna read an article to you guys in regards to the victims. We're gonna figure out who the victims are, and then we're gonna read what the victims had to say. Okay, because some people was like, "Well, who are they? I don't even. These names aren't familiar, you know." And you guys have to understand that a lot of these actors could have been like, just featured positions. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily just a full blown cast that stayed. And popped in, did their features, and was out. It could very well been they were younger, so they don't look as familiar. But we're gonna see who these actors are. Okay. Hey, Cherie Harris. Hey, honey bunches. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and read this first article, and it is by way of The Hill. Okay. 5 women sue Bill Cosby under New York's Adult Survivors Act. Okay. Now, what is the adult New York's Adult Survivors Act? Y'all know me. I like to, be able to give more context. Okay. So the New York Adult Survivors Act, which took effect on November 24th of 2022 of this year, allows a 1-year window for survivors of adult sexual A in New York to file a lawsuit, even when the statute of limitations has already expired. Okay, so just if inquired minds would like to know what is the New York Adult Survivors Act. Okay, that is that. Okay, so the article goes on to read: 5 women are suing Bill Cosby for sexual assault and battery under New York's Adult Survivors Act, which opened up the door for legal action on decades old cases. In a lawsuit filed Monday, which we're going to hear on today, in New York State Court, the women allege that the comedian, quote, used his power, fame, and prestige, end quote, in a, quote, nefarious, horrific way, end quote, to abuse them. The suit also names NBC Universal Media LLC and 2 other production companies as defendants, arguing that the companies which aired Cosby's television program, quote, enabled and aided, end quote, Cosby's sexual aid. Quote, over the courses of several decades, Bill Cosby engaged in these serial sexual aid of dozens of women for his sexual gratification, while the co-defendants enabled and aided the sexual aides to benefit financially by their association with Bill Cosby, end quote, the lawsuit states. Again, we are going to read the lawsuit, the complaint in its entirety here. 2 of the plaintiffs accusing Cosby, LILI Bernard and Eden Chirel, were actresses on the Cosby Show and found along with Joel Gittins, Sandra Ladd, and Jennifer Thompson. Now, these 5 plaintiffs have come forward to stand up for themselves and others after they were sexually abused and by Bill Cosby. Quote, end quote, the suit says. Cosby spokesperson denied the allegations in a statement to CNN. The suit is the latest brought under the New York Adult Survivors Act, which has lifted the statute of limitations on sexual A claims for a 1 year window in the state, which we read. Okay. All right. So that is that. Hey, oh my gosh, everybody is coming in. Hey, Diva Divine. Hello, hello, beautiful. Miss you. Diva says they renewed that act. Thank God. Yes. Y'all say this popping. I'm slowly getting better. Oh, were you sick? Diva, I've been away, child. My child been sick, right? It's only 1 year. Um, okay, so you guys heard what the allegations are. Like I said, we're gonna actually read the complaint in its entirety, okay? So let's go ahead and swing on over to the victims. Who are the victims, right? How do they look? Like, do they look familiar? Well, let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys so you guys can see who they are. Okay. All right, so this is from TMZ. Now they missed one young lady, but I'm going to show you because I found her online. So I'm going to show you who she is. Okay. Now, this is LILI Bernard. Okay, so when you hear it in the complaint, this is the face. Okay, this is LILI. All right, this is one of the accusers. Okay. Oh no. Why? Oh, God, I hate being disconnected. I'm praying for you. I just been out twice, child, in and out of it. One time with my daughter, then she had another seizure, and then my mom had an accident, high blood pressure. She fainted behind the wheel. God, I'm glad you are doing this because so I was not doing it right. Oh, I got you. I got you. You welcome. Oh no. That is scary. That's scary. Please. I'm gonna pray for you. The devil is a lie. Asthma is scary, child. Oh, it's scary. My kids got sick too. Yeah, it's a bug going around. The flu and stuff is going around. So we just found out that's what Demi had. All right, y'all. Let's get back into it. I'm praying for you, Diva. But that's LILI Bernard, you guys. Okay. And this is Sindra Ladd. Okay. Sindra Ladd. All right. Now, like I just read to you guys, it's only two that are, hold on, let me pull it back up so we can put face when y'all know we break it down over here, okay? So LILI Bernard, the one that you just saw, and then Eden, okay? Those are the actresses from the show. Okay, these are just actors in general. Sindra is just an actress in general, okay? Okay, this is the actor from Cosby, Eden. Okay, so Eden and LILI were actors on the show. Her face looks semi-familiar. I was trying to see if I can find the particular episode that she was in. As we go through this, I most definitely are going to try to find that information. Um, Diva says, now are these lawsuits or criminal charges? These are lawsuits. They're suing. They're suing him. And we're gonna actually read the complaint that they're filing in against him. Um, so LILI Bernard was on the Cosby Show. She looks familiar to me, but she's older. So I'm taking it. I'm believing she was in her youth when this happened. Okay, Sindra is just an actress. Again, Eden is another one that was on the Bill Cosby Show. Okay, now the one that they do not have, and I'm going to show you now, is Jennifer Thompson. Okay, Jennifer Thompson. All right, let me share my screen with you so you'll see who Jennifer is. Okay, this is Jennifer. Okay, right here. This is Jennifer. All right. She's not an actress. She was not an actress. She wasn't on the show. Okay, so this is Jennifer. Hopefully y'all can see that. But this is Jennifer right here. Okay. So she is another of his accusers. Okay. So keep all those faces within your grasp. Okay. So let's now go ahead and go into this complaint. Okay. Diva says, didn't Lily get settlement? Um, no, Lily did not. Judy Holt. That's the one who recently got a settlement, you guys. She got assaulted by him at the Playboy Mansion. Okay, yeah. So no, her name was Judy Holt. She got the settlement, and then I was actually going to talk about hers. I probably will, because since we're going to do a series, I'll probably go through all the different allegations, and that being one, and he actually lost that one with Bone Jangles. Okay. So yeah, so now let's go ahead and get into this these transcripts. Okay, this is the foul complaint. Okay, the foul complaint. All right, this is what I'm reading. I'm going to share my screen. All right. I'm gonna put my little stuff in the little corner over here. All right. Put myself in a little corner over here. Okay. So we're gonna read this in yeah. I'm confused, laugh aloud with it with his BS. So um if you talking about Bill Cosby, so you know he's guilty just like his friend, his nephew R. Kelly. But yeah, he he confessed with that big hair white looking lady. She looked racially ambiguous. That was years ago. She looked, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even gonna lie to you. She looked a little mannish in the face, and she sued him. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the one that got thrown out with the help of Bojangles, got turned around or whatever with the Bojangles, because technically he confessed to the allegations with old girl, but he had that little clause that Bojangles pointed out that they did not honor. Okay, so that got thrown out. But then he had to go back to court, if y'all remember, with Bojangles. That's the reason why Bojangles was trying to push back R. Kelly's trial, because she had this other case with Cosby. Well, he lost that with Bojangles. That's the one with Judy Holt, the lady who was actually on the documentary, about the Playboy documentary. And she won her case against him because she was 15, 16 when he sexually ate her. And she won her trial, her case against him, I think 500, like $500,000. Okay. So she won that. But these these charges just got filed on the 5th. Hopefully I caught you up with everything. Okay. All right. So Diva says, right, exactly. It's confusing as to what happened. So now she was able to come back. Yeah. So yeah. Um I'm not quite sure if that lady with the big hair, that lady, I don't know if she's in this. I don't think so. I just showed y'all all the ones that's involved. These, I think, are different women, but it's a slew of them, just like his nephew and then his pawpaw, Harvey Weinstein. He actually, Cosby is older than everybody. So technically, Cosby is pawpaw, uh, a brother to Harvey Weinstein, while R. Kelly is their nephew. Oh, just a beautiful, nasty, uh, monstrous family. All right, let's go. Next page, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this complaint. Okay. All right. So as you guys see here, and as I told you guys on last week, it got this was foul. Okay. So this is the date as you guys see right here. Okay. All right. So it says Supreme Court of the State of New York, County of New York. And we went through all these beautiful ladies' names. Okay. Um, y'all heard who is who and what is what. All right. So we have LILI Bernard, as y'all saw her. She's I don't want to say racially ambiguous because she wasn't. She looked to be black. Okay, that's the first one that you saw. Then Eden Trill is the second Cosby actor that you guys saw that looked white. Okay, but and then Jewel Giddens. We saw Jennifer Thompson and Sandra Ladd. Okay, so these are all the ladies that I just showed you to put faces with names. And now we're going to get into what they state to be so. Okay. Now, as we heard, it's against Bill Cosby and it's against these studios and production agencies because they feel as though, right, it runs in the family. They just one big just pathetic, nasty, disturbing family, girl. Paw, uncle, and nephew. Okay. We know R. Kelly loves a good nephew. Love a good nephew. All right. Not for nothing, y'all. They are going for the juggler. They're tired. They're not only going for Bill Cosby, but they're going for basically in the sense of if you compare it to R. Kelly, the labels. You know what I'm saying? Which I would have done that too, but they didn't do it in this. But you see what I'm saying? You see the difference between when white folks do stuff and when black folks do stuff. Maybe they going for your pockets. All right. Now R. Kelly ain't got no pockets, so I would have did what they did. I would have went after Sony, all of them feeding this monster. Yeah, I knew what y'all was doing. All right, I digress. Y'all know me. Okay. All right, let's hear what they had to say. The above named plaintiffs complaining of the defendants by and through their attorneys, Merson Law PLLC, respectively alleged. Here is the nature of the claim. 1. William Cosby Jr. Herein after Bill Cosby sexually abused, assault, and battered many women, including plaintiffs herein. 2. This action is brought under the Adult Survivors Act. Okay. Case law CPLR 214J by 5 women who were sexually A by defendant Bill Cosby. Each plaintiff was sexually A and B by defendant Bill Cosby in the same or similar manner. Wow. Oh God, they're lying. This can't be so. All their stories sound the same. Each plaintiff was sexually A and B by defendant Bill Cosby in the same or similar manner when he used his power, fame, and prestige, including the power, fame, and prestige given to him by the defendants, NBC Universal Media LLC, Kaufman Astoria Studios Inc., and the Carsey Werner Company LLC to misuse his enormous power in such a nefarious, horrific way. 4. Now, these 5 plaintiffs have come forward to stand up for themselves and others after they were sexually A and A by Bill Cosby. 5 plaintiffs were all sexually B, A, and A by Bill Cosby as a part of the same conduct, occurrence, plan, or scheme that was perpetrated, conducted, organized, and or performed in New York and other states by Bill Cosby and his associates and enablers. Oh, wow. That sounds familiar. He had associates and enablers too. Oh, wow. They're really trying to take these black men down. Same schemes. Wow. 6. Over the course of several decades, Bill Cosby engaged in the serial sexual A of dozens of women for his sexual gratification, while the co-defendants enabled and aided these sexual A's to benefit financially by their association with Bill Cosby. So basically, they fed the monster, okay, to keep the bills afloat. Sounds awfully familiar, even in the likes of the Harvey Weinstein. They knew what he was doing, but they literally said on one of the documentaries that I, reported on that they were going to ride this gravy train until they ended, until it crashed, and it's crashing while he's in diapers in jail with his little shrimp pee pee. All right, let's keep going. 7. In performing the sexual assault, sexual A, sorry, you too, set forth above, Bill Cosby committed multiple torts, including but not limited to sexual A, sexual B, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and false imprisonment pursuant to New York common law. 8. Defendants NBC Universal Media LLC, Kaufman Astoria Studios Inc., and the Carsey Winner Company LLC are also uh, culpable and liable because they knew and or should have known that Bill Cosby was sexually and or being women, including or on their premises. Yikes! Yo! So they're alleging that this actually happened on the set. Felicia, Miss Huxtable, I'm gonna need you to come here, girl, because I remember you saying, but you had people around the likes of R. Kelly that didn't see anything, so I guess they're blind like me. I guess I'm not the only one with a lazy eye. You're just lazy. You just don't want to see certain things. Yes, Diva. Wait, he was doing it even at their house as what? On the set. That's what she said. Let me bring that back up. Including on their premises. At the studio, girl. That's why they're suing the studios, because it happened on set at the Huxtables. At the Huxtables. Well. 9. Defendants NBC Universal Media LLC, Kaufman Astoria Studios Inc., and the Carsey Winner Company LLC did not investigate, reprimand, sorry y'all, supervise, nor in any way try to stop Bill Cosby from sexually aiding and or being women. 10. Moreover, defendants NBC Universal Media LLC, Kaufman Astoria Studios Inc., and the Carsey Winner Company LLC condoned and encouraged Bill Cosby's sexual A, and or B of women, including or on company premises. Again, there it go again, sis. There it go again, Diva. On company premises. So on sets, y'all. Especially with the actresses, it had to be on set. They're acting. By doing nothing to stop it, despite knowledge of his serial sexual A of women, and by providing Bill Cosby with staff and facilities to groom, and sexually A women. Wow, doesn't that word sound familiar? Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all like Paw like nephew? I told y'all that's why he all in the news. R. Kelly was just railroaded. Be quiet. Okay? You just birds of a feather. Okay? Well, right now you own the crepitated, so you a pigeon. Okay? Pigeons of a feather mock on the ground together. Okay, you chicken head. I don't care. Y'all miss me again. Like I said, I have no respect for Kelly, and I have no respect for the likes of Bill Cosby. I don't care about his Jello pudding. I don't care about the Bill Cosby show because at the end of the day, this is biblical too. How you gonna be of good, but you got bad? I'm sorry, you fake Christians out there want to sit up here and act as if this is okay. While y'all still blasting R. Kelly music and stuff like that. I don't care about no Bill Cosby show when this man was up here doing the same thing. The likes of R. Kelly. That's why I can't listen to his music. You mean to tell me that in the studio, after feeling on the little girl's booty, skeet all over girls, these little girls, pen and stuff like that in the studios, he goes and records I Believe I Can Fly. You think I care to hear that? Hell no. Then let's get on Bill Cosby. Y'all want to sit here and say, hey, he's a legend in the Bill Cosby show. I don't give a darn. He was basically abusing the actors on set, and he go out there act like a loving father. Y'all better miss me with that. Hell with the Bill Cosby show. I don't want a legend like that. I don't want a legend like that. Why are we limiting ourselves to these pedophiles, these monsters, these sickos? I don't want a legend like that. No, thank you. No, thank you. Ooh, y'all know this gets me heated. 11. Plaintiffs' claims against defendants NBC Universal Media LLC, this is a company, y'all. We're not going to keep reading all that part, are for their negligence and negligent hiring, retention, and supervision because they knew or should have known that Bill Cosby was sexually aiming and being women, but failed to stop it, investigate it, or protect these and other women. So inquiring minds would like to know that if at any point, and this is just me, if at any point were these allegations reported. And I mean, from the sounds of it, you would think it would have been because they said that they didn't investigate it. Well, how would one investigate something that they weren't aware of or something that wasn't brought to one's attention? I believe at one point or another, somebody said something. You feel me? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the parties involved. They're about to go into the allegations of the victims. Okay, let me take a quick little sip of my hydration watermelon water. Okay, I'm not a sponsor of it or whatever, but I just need a sip because we are reading. Okay, I'll be right back.
What up? What up? Hey, lovelies. We are now on Apple Podcasts. Yes, yes, yes. For my iPhone users, just a little something for you. Head over to the Apple Podcast app and type in WhitneyDTV in the search bar and click the check to add me to your dashboard and listen to your girl on the go. Powered by Anchor FM by way of Spotify.
All right, you guys, we're back. That's all I needed, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get back into this complaint, all right? Now, let's hear from the likes of Jewel Giddens, okay? Now, let me see if I can pull it back up, okay? So y'all can see who is what. Did they got a picture of Jewel? Okay, so now we're about to hear the allegations in regards to Jewel. All right. Let me share my screen again so you guys can see who Jewel is. Okay. Before we get into her allegations. Okay. This is Jewel. Okay. And these are her allegations that we're about to hear. Okay. So this is Jewel. All right. And these are her allegations. Okay. At all times relevant, including at present, plaintiff Jewel Giddens was a resident and domiciliary of the state of New York. I probably butchered that word. 13. When the plaintiffs were sexually aided by defendant Bill Cosby, Bill Cosby was a resident as well of New York County, New York. Now, 14, at all relevant times, Bill Cosby was a serial sexual aid of women by, among other things, drugging women, allegedly, so that he could engage in sexual acts with said women without their consent, raping women, forcibly touching women, and or forcing women to engage in sexual acts with him without their consent. Kaufman Astoria Studios Inc. Herein after Kaufman Astoria is a domestic business corporation with its principal place of business in New York County, New York. Oh, Diva, you may want to go to this, baby. You may want to go to this. Let me remove her till we get to her story. Diva, you may want to when you get better, go to this trial, girl, and cover it. Since it's in New York. Kaufman Astoria Studios Inc. Herein after Kaufman Astoria is a domestic business corporation with its principal place of business in New York County, New York. 16. To the extent that Kaufman Astoria was a different entity, corporation, or organization during the relevant time period set forth herein, such entity, corporation, or organization is hereby on notice that it is intended to be a defendant in this lawsuit and is named in the caption and in this complaint as Kaufman Astoria Studios Inc. To the extent that Kaufman Astoria is a successor to a different entity, corporation, or organization which exists during the relevant time periods set forth herein, including any entity, corporation, organization that subsequently or eventually merged into Kaufman Astoria, such processors, entity, corporation, organization is hereby on notice that it is intended to be a defendant in the lawsuit and is named in the caption and in this complaint as Kaufman Astoria Studios Inc. Now, while they're doing that, they're saying anything it used to be, anything that is about to be, it's going to be involved too. So you can change the name, go back to it, whatever, baby. It's still on notice. Okay. All such Kaufman Astoria related entities, corporations, or organizations are collectively identified and referred to herein as Kaufman Astoria and are included within the destination defendants. Okay. Now, at all relevant times, Bill Cosby was an agent, servant, and or employee of Kaufman Astoria. The Carsey Winner Company LLC here in after Carsey Winner is a foreign limited liability corporation with its principal place of business in California. To the extent that Carsey Winner was a different entity, corporation, or organization during the relevant time period set forth here in such entity, corporation, organization is hereby on notice that it is intended to be a defendant in this lawsuit and named in the caption and in this complaint as the Carsey Winner Company LLC. Okay. Now it's just steady, just basically saying these corporations, I'm coming for you. Okay. So I'm gonna scroll down a little bit so we can get into these allegations brought by way of these alleged victims. Okay. So excuse me as I skip down. Okay. Because again, it's just calling out NBC and all this stuff. Okay, so I do want to hear this portion though. Let me read this portion. All such NBC related entities, corporation, or organizations, or collectively identified and referred to herein as NBC, and are included within the designation defendant. Okay, now at all relevant times, Bill Cosby was an agent, servant, and or employee of NBC. Okay, it's the same difference. Okay, so it says, let me share my screen with this portion. And then whenever we hear who story is first, I'll put them on the screen so we can put faces with names. Okay. In the meantime, between time, let me share my screen. Y'all know how we do here, baby. We break it down and we make it make sense. Okay, so from approximately 1984 through 1992, defendants Bill Cosby, Kaufman Astoria, Carsey Winner, and NBC owned, operated, managed, controlled, and or supervised the production of the television program The Cosby Show. At all relevant times, The Cosby Show was filmed at a facility owned, operated, controlled, managed, and or supervised by Kaufman Astoria, Carsey Winner, and or NBC in Queens County, New York. At all relevant times, Kaufman Astoria, Carsey, Lord, Carsey Winner, and NBC financially benefited from their relationship with Bill Cosby and the success of the Bill Cosby Show. At all relevant times, Kaufman Astoria, Carsey Winner, and NBC financially benefited from the public perception of Bill Cosby as America's dad. Mm, 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 mm. And you guys, that is where I got my title. All right. Okay. Bye, Diva. We love you. Take care. That's where I got my title from, you guys. Because everybody benefited off of that. Okay. And as a morally upstanding father figure. At all relevant times, the employees, agents, and or servants of Kaufman, Astoria, Carsey, Winner, and NBC facilitated the sexual aid of women by Bill Cosby by, among other things, bestowing Bill Cosby with power or the appearance of power at the Cosby Show and beyond. Despite this propensity towards sexual aid of women and his active serial sexual aid of women associated with the Cosby Show, permitting Bill Cosby access to women, providing women to Bill Cosby to be sexually aid, failing to protect the women involved in the Cosby Show, including actresses hired, offered, or seeking roles with the Cosby Show and visitors to the Cosby Show, encouraging women to meet with Bill Cosby alone and without adequate supervision, providing locations for Bill Cosby to sexually aid women, covering up the sexual aids of said women, and implicating, approving, and rectifying the sexual aids through inaction or the other actions set forth in here. Okay, now let's get into Plaintiff LILI Bernard. Now, this was the first lady that you saw. Now we're going to see her, okay, as well as we're going to hear her allegations. And I'm going to put a face with the name and the allegations. Okay, so this is her claims. Okay, Plaintiff LILI Bernard. LILI Bernard and Bill Cosby first met on the set of Bill Cosby's television show, The Cosby Show, in or around July 1990. Bill Cosby offered to be a mentor for Miss Bernard's acting career, including helping her obtain roles on the Cosby Show and elsewhere. Now, during one of the mentoring sessions towards the end of July 1990, Bill Cosby grabbed Miss Bernard's rib cage, diaphragm, and breast without Miss Bernard's consent. In or around August 1990, Bill Cosby arranged for and induced Miss Bernard to travel from New York to New Jersey under the false pretense that he was arranging a meeting with a producer to help advance Miss Bernard's career. Now, upon information and belief when Bill Cosby arranged for Miss Bernard's interstate transportation from New York to New Jersey, he did so for the purpose of urging and graping Miss Bernard. Now, you guys see the real words. I'm trying to keep it safe on these YouTube streets, okay? Now, while in New York, Bill Cosby drugged Miss Bernard without her consent by placing an unknown intoxicant in a purportedly non-alcoholic drink that he had prepared and provided to Miss Bernard. Now, once Miss Bernard was incapacitated from the unknown intoxicant, Bill Cosby undressed and raped her without her consent. Following the events that took place in New York and New Jersey, Miss Bernard was in denial about how she was drugged and raped by Bill Cosby and temporarily blocked the trauma from her memory. Now, a couple of months later, Bill Cosby arranged for and induced Miss Bernard to travel interstate from New York to Nevada under the false pretense that he was arranging a meeting with producers from a different world to cast her in the show. A Different World was a television program produced by Carsey Winner and aired on NBC. At all relevant times, Bill Cosby, Carsey Winner, and NBC owned, operated, managed, controlled, produced, and or supervised the production of A Different World. Now, upon information and belief, when Bill Cosby arranged for Miss Bernard's interstate transportation from New York to Nevada, he did so for the purpose of hugging and raping Miss Bernard. Miss Bernard was still in denial about the rape that occurred in New Jersey when she agreed to travel from New York to Nevada at Bill Cosby's request. Now, while in Las Vegas, Bill Cosby drugged Miss Bernard by providing her with a purportedly non-alcoholic beverage that contained an unknown intoxicant. Now, y'all know that, I just, y'all know I'm gonna shoot it straight from the hip. I just, to me, not saying that it didn't happen because we know it happened, but I just hate that she kept putting herself in that situation, right? Like I hate that she kept putting herself in that situation. Now I get it to be in denial and stuff like that, but and I know two abusive individuals are the same. I know when I didn't go around this family member. I tried my best not to. I didn't want to be around them. You know what I'm saying? So I just really hate to the depths of me that she, went through this not once, but it seems to be several times. And it's just unfortunate. We got some bots in here. Hold on, y'all. Let me take care of these. Okay. It's unfortunate. Okay, so let me continue. And y'all, what I'm gonna do is it's gonna be like a two-part breakdown of the complaint, so it won't drag on and be too long. We'll continue. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Yeah, we'll continue the second part of this on tomorrow night because this is where the where were the parents Wednesday tomorrow, and I'm coming to you guys tonight for Harvey Weinstein. So I'll come and finish this on tomorrow, but we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna at least go a good hour or so. Okay, let's continue. Um, While in New Jersey, Bill Cosby drugged Miss Bernard without her consent by placing an unknown intoxicant in a purportedly non-alcoholic drink that he had prepared and provided to Miss Bernard. Now, once Miss Bernard was incapacitated from the unknown intoxicant, Bill Cosby undressed and raped her without her consent. Following the events that took place in New Jersey, Miss Bernard was in denial about how she was drugged and raped by Bill Cosby and temporarily blocked the trauma from her memory. We passed this part. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Sorry. We were past this part. Okay, yeah. There you go. We were here. While in Las Vegas, Bill Cosby drugged Miss Bernard by providing her with a purport, purportedly non-alcoholic beverage that contained an unknown intoxicant. Once Miss Bernard was incapacitated from the unknown intoxicant, Bill Cosby undressed and raped Miss Bernard without her consent. Now, during the rape, Miss Bernard awoke, attempted to defend herself, and screamed, "No!" Bill Cosby covered her mouth with his hand and then smothered her entire face with a pillow until Miss Bernard lost consciousness again. Whoa. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. Wow, 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 wow. Yikes, that's horrible. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Um, Following the Nevada hugging and Amy, Miss Bernard remained mostly silent because of her fear of Bill Cosby, his power, and reprisal. In or around October 1991, Bill Cosby invited Miss Bernard to his home in Manhattan, New York, for a meeting to discuss a role in the Bill Cosby show. Miss Bernard agreed to go to Bill Cosby's home based on her expectations that she would not be alone with Bill Cosby because his butler or cook were normally there during her previous visits to his home for mentoring sessions. Sounds familiar. She's like the Azriel to the likes of R. Kelly in this situation. Mentor session. See, that's what I'm gonna get into my commentary after this anyway. Once in Bill Cosby's home, Bill Cosby forcibly placed Miss Bernard's hand on his penis and threatened that if she resisted, he would blacklist her from the entertainment industry. Now, Bill Cosby then pushed Miss Bernard's head onto his penis without her consent, forcing his penis into her mouth. Following the assault, while Miss Bernard remained crying, Bill Cosby provided her with a purportedly non-alcoholic beverage and told her to calm down and drink it. After consuming some of the beverage, Miss Bernard felt dizzy and as if she was going to lose consciousness. Once upon information and belief, that Cosby had drugged Miss Bernard without her consent by placing an unknown intoxicant in the beverage that he gave to Miss Bernard. Now, while still in his home, Miss Bernard told Bill Cosby that she would go to the police to the hospital. In response, Bill Cosby told Miss Bernard that if she went to the police or the hospital, he would seek criminal charges against her for making a false accusation. Make sure that she stays in prison for a long time, sue her for defamation, quote, blacklist her from the entertainment industry, and, quote, erase her. Bill Cosby then pushed Miss Bernard down the stairs and out of his home. Around December 1991, Miss Bernard was on the set of the Bill Cosby show as an actress playing the role of Miss Minifield. I wanna look her up, y'all. We're gonna look her up. Not right now, because we're gonna go wrap this particular one up. But you know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna highlight it. I want to look. I want to look that up. I wonder if um I'm gonna look that up, y'all. So when I come back tomorrow, I'll be able to probably quite possibly find a scene where she's acting in. Now, on each of Miss Bernard's workdays on The Cosby Show in or around December 1991, Bill Cosby demanded and required that she eat every meal in his dressing room with him. While she ate, Bill Cosby ogled her, ogled, threateningly. On one of Mrs. Bernard's workdays on The Cosby Show in or around December 1991, Bill Cosby demanded that Miss Bernard leave the set and come to his home to continue rehearsing. Now, when Miss Bernard refused to comply with Bill Cosby's demand, Bill Cosby, in the presence of production crew, loudly threatened to fire her and yelled sexual profanities at her. In or around February 1992, while Miss Bernard was on the set of The Cosby Show to meet with other cast members, Bill Cosby told Miss Bernard, in the presence of other actors and in a threatening manner, that she is, quote, done, quote, over, quote, dead, and that she does, quote, not exist. Miss Bernard was fearful for her life and career due to the verbal threats, drugging, and sexual aids of Bill Cosby. Okay. Now we're going to stop there. We're going to continue with the next plaintiff, which is Eden Trill, whatever, child. It's the one that the other actress that was on set. Like I said, I didn't want this to be too long. We're on an hour. Here's what I think about everything, child. Okay, here's what I think about all of this. Okay, um, this is Holly weird for you. Okay, people. So that's why I don't put nothing past none of these celebrities, these stars or whatever. They're not my idols. They're not my gods. I don't value their input or any of that like that. If I like your music, I like your music. That's great. It's a lot of music out here. All right, a lot of good music. I don't have to be stuck on one. And let's be honest. Let's be real. Y'all know I'm very transparent. Um, I have a lot of good memories with the likes of R. Kelly and the music that he brought to us. He is a talented individual. I got a lot of memories of watching A Different World and The Cosby Show. I adored it, loved everything about it, the blackness about it, and everything just engulfed with the Cosby Show. I loved a lot of the movies that were produced by the likes of Harvey Weinstein. But where are my morals? My morals lie in the fact of the matter that I don't give a god darn toot and hoot if you are red, yellow, green, blue, purple, or gray in regards to your morals and your heart. No, I'm not fixing to sit up here and turn a blind eye because they're black, or turn a blind eye because oh he can sing, or turn a blind eye because oh well, I love him one telling the truth. I no, we're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. If I can sit up here and have the same energy for the likes of Bill, Harvey Weinstein, I can have it for the likes of R. Kelly and i.e. Bill Cosby. And it's just disturbing, disgusting to hear the things that this man was doing on set, off set, near set, across set, around set, at his home. And just disrespectful to his wife like that. I just no, I don't condone it, and I don't feel sorry for his lazy, cross-eyed behind. And yes, I can talk about it because I am one of them. Okay. I don't have any sympathy. I hope he gets everything that is needing to be brought to him. And my question to you is, where's Bojangles? Ain't you get him out of this too? Anyways, you guys, that is the video. Let me go ahead and read a few of your comments. And we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. And I'm gonna see y'all tonight for the Harvey Weinstein series. Okay. Um, Sheree says, I bet he thought after all these years he gotten away scot free with abusing these women. A lie he told. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, look, now I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Don't think that you're getting away with anything. You're merely getting by. Okay, you're merely getting by. When I tell you that I just love how my Lord reprimands me, like he don't let time go past it. Like I used to be so upset. I'd be like, but she doing it. Like I used to. I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, the bar, we used to hit it up, child. But baby, I got caught. I always was the one that got caught. Anytime I took something, so I stopped, child. I stopped. I guess maybe that's why God does stuff like that because He knows I don't need to do stuff over and over and over the line. I do it, and that's pretty much it for me. Especially after towards me getting out of my adolescence and getting into my adulthood. It wasn't too many times that I kept repeating stuff over. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned, and I didn't have to do it over. I'm sorry. These aren't just one or two allegations. There's several. Okay. Do y'all not remember the likes of Harvey Weinstein had a whole cover of different alleged victims? Okay. They were talking about him. And I think it was no different from Bill Cosby, too. A whole cover, a slew of women with him, too. No different from R. Kelly, a slew of women and boys, girls. Okay. So at the end of the day, I have no sympathy, no remorse. I don't condone it. I don't celebrate it. I don't acknowledge it. Okay. R. Kelly came and went. We ain't had a hit since he was stepping in the name of love somewhere. Okay. Boot school boogie somewhere. We don't what? Okay. I'm not gonna be keep living in the 1919 when he let out good music. We're not gonna do that. All right. Because I don't care if he's black or gray. It does not negate these allegations, and it's disturbing to sit up here and hear people, be like, yeah, I'm still gonna listen. Okay, although you know that right before he recorded that song, he sexually assaulted and raped children that were in the studio while he recorded that song. It just makes you think things differently when you know the environment and surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's just for me, but case in point, when you see the behind the scenes of a movie getting made, and that's why they include that because you get to see the green screen and nice neat things, and then when it all comes together, you're like, oh wow, you kind of get a fun appreciation better for the art of the movie or whatever, right? Well, when I hear that this man is pissing and pooping and doing all this stuff to these kids and then not taking a bath and getting in the studio and recording songs, oh, thank you. Not for nothing, you guys. That is the video. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in to Whitney D, Evidence Over Emotions, America's Dad, the case against Bill Cosby series. And like I said, I'm going to come back to you guys on tomorrow. We're going to hear from the other victims, okay? And we're going to read this through until we can't read it no more. And like I said, on tonight, though, you guys join me for Harvey Weinstein as we hear about the deliberations in regards to his case that has wrapped. I think it wrapped on last week. Like I said, I couldn't come to you guys last week about it. So here we are, okay? But not for nothing, you guys, again, thank you so very much for your constant love and support for Whitney DTV. And I really appreciate you guys so very much. Until next time, I will see you guys on the next video.
Suja, meaning long, beautiful life, embodies the promise that flows from the cold-pressed beverages it delivers in each and every bottle. Now today they carry on their founder's mission to get the best quality organic and non-GMO beverages into as many hands as possible. Now I am happy to say I am one of those hands. Yes, I'm Whitney D of TheWhitneyDTV, and I am a proud ambassador of Suja juice. I love, personally, their vibrant probiotic juice. and their immunity elderberry shots got me and my family through the roughest times of COVID-19. Now, if you want to find a quick and resourceful way to take on all of your vitamins and nutrients, try sujajuice.com. Visit the description box down below to get more information and let them know that Whitney D or WhitneyDTV sent you. Bye.
sujajuice.com, okay? And you can actually pick up this juice at any of your retail stores, Walmart or Whole Foods. I am a brand ambassador, okay? sujajuice.com, okay?